Peeps. It is Sunday. It's a beautiful day. I was thinking about what I wanted to share with you today. And I want to share to you from the Psalms. It's in 32:7. Some of you may have heard this. It's a popular worship song back in probably the 80s when Corrie ten Boom's story was coming out, because it's a psalm that she used to use to get her through when they were killing the Jews in Germany. But basically it says, like the song does, "You are my hiding place. You fill my heart with songs of deliverance." Somebody asked me how I make it. If you don't know very much about what's going on with Pastor Aaron right now, my wife and I are just going through a lot of physical trials, we'll say. And God is doing good things, but it's tough sometimes. And I lean really hard on my mighty men. Some probably harder than others. But how do I make it? Okay, so those of you who may not know me, and some of you do, unless you've been in my family or in my ministry or grew up with me, probably didn't know that I've sang since I was a little guy. In the car, growing up, my mom and dad and sister and I always sang when we went places and traveled. It seemed like we were always singing worship songs and just singing hymns and stuff together and harmonizing, and it was kind of cool. But this song has had a special meaning to me for a while, and it's because it is so simple and so true, and it's just the Psalms being sung. And I'm going to see if I can do it because my voice is a little raspy this morning. It is in the morning, but it simply goes, "You are my hiding place. You always fill my heart with songs of deliverance. Whenever I am afraid, I will trust in you. I will trust in you." There's more of it, but that is so powerful to me, because I have to realize at the end of the day that it's me and him together, just as it is you and him together. And he puts these amazing, wonderful people in our lives that fill us up and that give us joy. I have so many of those people who inspire me just by writing good things to me. Or I really appreciate people who are good wordsmiths, who can use words really cool. Always give God the glory. Always. That's the key. To understand what we go through. If you read the book of Job, where he goes through all these trials for no reason and stays true to God, that's the key for me. Because it's not about God doing this to me or some stupid nonsense like that, or God doing this to the world. But it's that we live in a fallen world and stuff happens, and he helps you through those times, if you let him. I know that some of you, I put out a little message to you trying to get you to understand the Word of God, or break down the wall so you can let somebody in to experience real joy. And you don't. Some do. Some are smart. Some have to learn the hard way. I get that. And I love you regardless. I never give up on anybody. Never. Never, 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 never. Because I know that people never gave up on me. But today is a brand new day. And you're going to face trials today. And you're going to face trials. Most men, gentlemen, face our inner demons. Those are the ones that remind us, no matter how we look, no matter how we feel. They could be true voices or false voices that we've made up on our own, but they constantly are in the back of our head, trying to remind us that we're worthless, that we aren't that great, or that we're better than this, or that we're better than everybody else. They give us a false sense of security. Those things you just need to get rid of. You just need to be you, and you need to let people love you. Not many people get into my inner circle, I will tell you that much. I have a group of mighty men that I trust and lean on, and that sometimes may change a little bit, but the ones who are really strong, that I know that will be there for me, I hold them pretty dear, and they get to see the good, the bad, and the ugly with Pastor Aaron because I know that they would love me regardless. It's not the case with everybody, and it shouldn't be the case with you either. In this world, you're going to get hurt. Sometimes by people in your family that love you, say that they love you. I'm always a person that says actions speak louder than words. People that are there for the wrong reasons. And people who have psychological problems that can't help the way they act. They're just sociopaths, whatever, in some degree. They're more about themselves than anybody else. Choose love. Choose life. But keep your distance. You can love people and not let them in to know who you are and who you really are. Use Him as your hiding place and allow the people that are in that inner sanctum with you to be the ones that really care about you and that really love you. I follow pretty strict rules with the DLM, what I teach. My inner circle, other than my wife, is all guys. Doesn't mean that there's not some ladies out there that I know are praying for me that I appreciate and trust, and there's some that I look at like as a mom that are like that, including my own mother. But the guys that I let close to my heart are guys that I trust, and guys that are very special, that love me and my wife as much as I love my wife. They're there for my family. What will you do with what you have and the knowledge that you've learned? Will you choose to let people in your inner sanctum to know that when you're down, you can't live, you can't walk on? That these are the guys for gentlemen and girls for women that will pick you up and carry you if they have to. That will be there in more ways than you can even imagine. The choice is yours. But I would say find those people and remember Psalms 32:7 that He is your hiding place. What songs does He give you to inspire you? What songs are from Him? And I would say this: if you're listening to songs about hate or drinking a lot or running for your problems, you will become what you listen to. It's the same way as you're going to become the average of the 5 people that you have hung around most in your life, or that you pour into, or that your friends. You'll become that average. You'll also become the music that you listen to. You will. I listen mainly to Christian. I listen to more than that. I like country. I like almost every kind. I like classical, pop, everything. But I also listen to the words of songs and take that to heart. Be responsible for who you are. All right. Love you all. Don't forget our fundraiser. We're nowhere near our budget even for this month. We're trying to raise $6,000 by Christmas. Pray that you all can help out, get some stuff in, and God bless you. Love ya.